Hey everybody, welcome to the Courtesy Violation Podcast. We've got a great episode for you today. We're going to be talking the Waco Charity Open results, and we got a very special guest. Won't tell you who yet, though. You'll see.
How good is our disc golf gods? Yay, 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 yay.
Yeah, exciting.
How great was it? I mean,
yeah, it was amazing.
it was so much fun.
Yeah.
I love live disc golf, but like that was nuts. Like it was action packed to the very end. It just great. And I'm talking about MPO right now. But
I think that, yeah, for sure. MPO specifically, the scores were so close together all three rounds.
So
just
fun.
Made it fucking exciting.
I mean, it was just so fun.
Yeah, and we talked about it last week how excited we were because I think a lot of people put Waco down because it's kind of such a scoreable course for these guys. But who doesn't like seeing a bunch of fucking birdies?
Yeah, I know shit, and it's just so tight that they can do whatever they want to. Like it's great. And I talked to you about this earlier. I don't know how to make it sound smart because that's just not what I do. But like that course is so playable that every player there can make all those throws. So it really puts the pressure on them to not mess up.
Yeah.
Instead of making a miraculous shot, it's like, hey, make this shot you should make.
Mm-hmm.
And I love it. It makes it exciting, man.
Yeah.
I mean, I loved every bit of it.
And it was up until the end. I mean, my heart broke for Paul. I'll just say it.
Yeah.
I was there on the stretch. I was excited. I was rooting for him.
Yeah.
My fantasy team shit the bed. I didn't pick him in my fantasy. And but I was like, man, I still hope he wins though, because he had a chance.
I was pulling for him too. I'm not even that big of a Paul dude. Never have been. I was pulling for him, dude. Well, I wanted to see him pull it off.
He couldn't.
And then the Wolf Queen's back, just doing the same shit she always does.
Of course, we'll go ahead and do FPO first. Kristin, three-peats. Second
to back shots.
Yeah, the second FPO player to do it since Paige.
Yeah,
and I think Paige did it like 3 times.
She went back to back 3 times.
3 separate occasions. She three-peated.
I didn't realize occasions.
That. Yeah,
that's cool.
Kristin,
she went back to back shots.
To back
shots. To back shots.
Yes.
Damn.
Precisely.
Kristin, a lot of back shots.
It's a ton of back shots in FPO. Yeah. Kristin's on her way though. I mean, yeah. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised. Dude, what would you do if she won out the whole season?
Well, it's possible.
I think it's very possible.
I mean,
she won by 7 strokes.
She's got to slip somewhere eventually. But like you mentioned, it's like we're so used to her doing such great things that they're like, oh man, she should have made that putt, and then you don't even realize she's up by 4 or 5 strokes.
Yeah.
Nobody's catching her, and you're still like, she could have done better.
Yeah, those couple of holes off the tee, she had early tree hits, like early releases on her backhand, and a couple putting woes. But like, I think we build up such high expectations for her because she's so badass, and she still ends up averaging, like shooting over 1,000 rated around that last round. It's like,
and it wasn't the best.
She's still kicking ass.
Yeah. It was. I love live disc golf. We bitch about DGN a lot. They do a lot of shit that I don't like, and I don't agree with. But boy, I'm glad to have it on weekends like that. That was fun. It was a blast. I was so excited. It was crazy. It was such a good weekend, and I love Waco. And people that don't like Waco, you don't need huge scoring separation. Whenever there was a point like on hole 16. I think the chase card would have been on 16. And then there was a point there that I thought, man, if shit works out, we might have a 7-player playoff.
Yeah. I was thinking
what I mean?
Thing, yeah.
I was like, this is fucking nuts. This is bananas. And how good would it have been? I mean, how good would it have been if the disc golf gods would have blessed us with a 7-player playoff?
Yeah. I wonder what the most was.
I don't.
Has there ever been like a 6-person?
No, surely not.
It could have very well happened at Waco.
The
scores were so tight.
That would have been so great.
Absolutely. Just to go through it though, Jessica Weiss after the first round playing fucking fantastically, and couldn't close the deal. Man, that last round was rough to watch.
Yeah, she kept on holding her hip or side or something.
I noticed that
she must have torqued something.
I noticed that as well. But you have Kristin Latt, of course, leading fucking 7 strokes over Holland Hanley. So if you picked her on your fantasy, good on you. Hannah Blomroos in third. That was another one. Tough watch there with the putts. That just goes to show you that her and Evelina are so fucking efficient on the drives that they don't need to be an MA3 putter.
No.
Like it's interesting. But there's your top 3 for FPO. I don't know. It was fantastic to watch. Of course, watch Kristin three-peat. Her 25th Pro Tour win.
That's crazy.
Got to give it
the
up
Wolf
to her.
Queen, baby. Look at her.
She is right there.
Yep. She's the best in the world, obviously. I mean, she just comes over her first tournament, and does her bicep look ripped right there, or is that shadows?
Dude, she's sponsored by Nike.
I mean, she looks like she could arm wrestle you and beat you
Absolutely.
25 times.
Well, she probably
back to back to back.
Repeat arm wrestling.
Yeah.
She averaged 10-16 for the event.
That's nasty.
Yeah, pretty good.
So I wonder if that'll bust her up a little bit over where she's at right now.
Yeah, interesting as far as her next ratings update.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't know. Still, the ratings update is a mystery. The rating system is a mystery to me. I have no clue. It's still like
we don't understand it.
We don't understand it. In the MPO division, of course, Hamis wins his 4th Pro Tour event. It's his first event that he's won since the Portland Open back in 2023. And I didn't find myself rooting for Hamis after the first 9 holes. I won't say 9. There was a stretch somewhere in the middle there that I was like, I wouldn't have told you that he was going to win it.
No, there was like all of them had that. You know what I mean?
There really was a lot of up and down.
It was just like, oh shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was different. There was a point where I thought Hamis was losing it. Like I didn't think he'd be in.
Yeah, he airballed a couple putts.
Yeah,
from within the circle, I believe. But he took it down.
Good for him. Good on him, dude. It's
maybe in a controversial way. People are saying that I've seen the chatter of the OB line
on
18 where it looked like from the camera that it was out of bounds.
And this was round 2.
Yes, round 2. It was Calvin, Paul, Hamis, and Barella on the card. 3 out of 4 discraft. Let's do some conspiracy here. The card gave it to him. Of course, Calvin gave it. He was like, yeah, benefit goes to the player. I'm a huge benefit goes to the player guy. I mean, look at this lie right here.
Now, it does say right there, it says OB sidewalk, or it says OB white line. That doesn't say past white line. It says OB white line. So that means if any white line's showing, it should be OB. But this angle is awful, right? Like it's up and down right there. So that disc is probably not sitting. As you can see, there's right underneath that white thing that says rules and notes. That's a flag.
Mm-hmm.
And if that flag's sticking straight up, you can see what kind of angle that bank's on.
Yeah.
So, man, it's tough. I mean, I want a conspiration theory. You know, I want to say them discraft guys cheaters. But
it's a good Alex Jones.
You know, it's that's the best Alex. That's the best impression I can do. But
Adam Hamis is a fucking cheater.
Damn frogs.
Turn the frogs go.
But yeah, like if it's just not the right angle. If those players say it's in, I'm fucking with them.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I say ultimately. It does make you, I mean, he wins by 1 stroke. It does make you think about it though. Like, man, if they wouldn't have given that to him.
Yeah.
It could have been a completely different outcome.
If we want to talk about that too, we can also talk about Simon throwing out on 15. Well, that was round 2 also.
Maybe.
Yeah, I think it was round 2 also. Or maybe round 1. It might have been round 1. I can't remember. Fuck, it's been too much. But he went OB and then it came back in. Well, he never thought it had a chance of coming back in. So he threw from where they marked him OB and then walked up 100 foot and his disc was inbound. So he had to take a penalty for a practice throw and then throw again. So he lost a stroke right there. Why would the spotter not be able to pick up on, or what? Did the spotter not even see it come back in? Like, I don't know. It's just, I guess it's not the spotters. I don't know.
Benefit goes to the player. Benefit goes to the player.
I'm saying Hamis was in, and I'm saying Simon should have called provisional.
Yes.
That's all.
I agree with that.
There's no There's no Alex Jones conspiracy.
Wish we could make it more exciting.
Yeah, but it was exciting enough. He drained that putt at the end, looking at the fucking water. Like, what a, this is awesome.
Yeah, that was
You
a
know what I
huge
mean?
fucking putt. Very clutch.
Yeah.
Top 3, Adam Hammis wins 1 stroke over Simon Lizotte, near chase card victory for Simon.
I was pulling for Simon.
I was too.
I was pulling for a playoff.
Yeah. It was funny that last round, and I mean all of the rounds, the scores were so close. Like that whole last round, I'm watching names climb up the leaderboard, and I'm like, oh shit, Nico.
Yeah.
Oh fuck, Simon's in here.
Yeah.
Look, like oh Evan Smith. Wow.
Yeah, he played
Andrew Marwee. Like
yeah.
fuck,
It was fucking nuts.
I hadn't seen
man.
their name all weekend.
Yeah, it's such a good weekend. I hope every weekend's as exciting as fucking what Waco was.
For sure.
That would be awesome.
Third place, Nico LaCastro.
Yes.
Tied third place with Evan Smith. What do you think about those lefty backhand throws?
Super proud of him. I don't know. I mean,
Weird.
You have huge nuts, right? I mean, he's been practicing it, obviously, but he's throwing it on one of the hardest holes on the course, the 17. He threw it some other times too, but like on 17, he threw two lefty shots.
Yeah.
And birdied it that last round.
Yeah.
Fucking A, Nico. You the fucking man.
17 to go offhand throws and birdie.
It's nuts.
Yeah.
I mean, he's ripping
Veteran
lefties like 30, like 330. I think you need around 330, 350 on the first shot, and then you need another 320, 330 back downhill.
Yeah.
On a hyzer.
Oh, with high stakes.
Yes.
You know,
just don't
all the OB.
Fucking Nico. I love him.
Yeah, it was nasty. I'll give him that.
He looked good too. I loved his apparel this weekend.
Yeah. He always comes out looking eccentric.
I never liked the referee jersey one, but it was funny.
That was a big FU to the PGA.
It was funny, but whatever.
I liked it. Other notable things, but let's say 2-0 Discraft boys for the season.
Yeah, it's might as well just keep that fucking going.
Keeping score. Of course, fucking Robinson won Supreme Flight Open. Got Hammis winning this one. 2-0 so far.
Yeah, and
I'm keeping tally.
The Discraft guys do seem like genuinely happy when the other ones win. I think
even Paul McBeth.
He was like, he seemed like he was smiling, you know what I mean? And of course, Hammis and AB are boys, so AB was happy. And I don't know. It seems like, man, if I was good enough to play somewhere, I think it might be Discraft. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it seems like they actually have a little bit of a team. Like,
yeah,
know
very
what I mean?
proud.
Yeah,
proud boys over there. Ding, ding. What did you think of hole 17, the first round? Ezra's very hot, whatever it was, 10 or 11. No, it was like 12 down.
Yeah, he shot 12.
His shot on 17 at the spotter kept in bounds.
It just happens every fucking tournament now.
Of course. And then he says that he flubbed the putt.
Yeah, I don't
buying
think
it.
so.
I will say he plays with honor.
Yeah, and
very honorable.
It makes me like him even more.
Yeah, he was like, it felt dirty for him to run that putt after the spotter kept it out of bounds. So it to me was a very intentional layup.
I think, and maybe it's, I'm crazy as it is, but like, I don't know if I probably could take a stroke and it not bother me, but I don't know if it wouldn't weigh heavy on me the whole rest of the tournament. And I wonder if he was thinking the same thing. Like, I do not want to be thinking about that shit the whole rest of the tournament.
I'm not that kind of pirate.
So, yeah. But a real pirate would have took that stroke and sailed the fuck away.
Damn right. I would have done it with middle fingers in the air, Kid Rock style.
Like, thanks, bitch.
Yeah, thanks. Tell the spotter.
Pushed her in the water. Drain the fucking putt.
And be like, my tongue out. Damn right. You got to take what the course gives you. You know what I mean? Right. There's times where you don't get so lucky.
Yeah, you got to take that booty when you get it.
Yeah, you take those lucky breaks. Also, plenty of Prodigy 300 commercials. Yeah, that ultra soft plastic. Mm-hmm. Does anyone give a shit about? I guess this is a question for the listeners.
I love soft plastic.
I do too, but man, that's like their big thing, ultra soft plastic, and I'm not a big super soft plastic guy. I don't get it.
I think it just depends on it. It's gonna hit somebody. Somebody's gonna like it.
Because sure the Prodigy people are buying that.
They're marketing it. They're marketing it wrong though. They should be 300 ultra soft, so soft the flashing won't slice your finger open.
Yeah,
that's what they should be.
It is true. It's the only time their plastics won't cut you.
That's how they should market.
That's actually how they fixed the quality issue. They didn't actually take the flashing off completely. They're just making their plastic softer.
Nobody knows it.
For sure. For our Atta girls, we'll go with Rebecca Cox, man.
What a round.
What a round. 11 under, course record. What is it?
Oh, look at the Atta girl graphic. McCully, you're the fucking
dude,
man.
Sick touch. I love that.
You're the man, dude.
He is. He's better than Jamie.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, he's
Jamie
better
ain't
than
got
Jamie.
shit on him.
11 down, her career highest rated round. I think her second highest rated round was like a 1034. So
no, she beat
only beat it by like 1 point.
Still, she beat it.
Yeah,
she was stoked too. It was cool seeing her how excited she was.
Absolutely. How many spots did she climb up? Rebecca Cox climbed up 8 spots that last round.
Hell yeah!
So good for her, man.
A little more money in the pocket.
Absolutely. And you know, sky's the limit for Rebecca Cox. These past couple of seasons have been great for her. I know we mentioned it a lot last season about how you just keep seeing her at least getting top 10s almost every event.
For sure.
You know, keep up at it.
We
need an Atta girl drop. It's like Atta girl and then Atta boy.
Or Atta girl and Atta boy.
There you go. We can swap it if you want.
Yeah.
Cool with that. For our Atta boy, Jake Mon, tying Macbeth's course record 49, 15 under, rated 1082.
Yeah, that's nuts.
That's pretty good. Let me tell you something though. Forever going to live in the shadow of Paul Macbeth though, because Paul Macbeth shot a 18 under.
Yeah, I know. It sucks.
Same score.
Yeah.
But it's not 18 under.
Yeah.
It's not a perfect round.
It was funny as hell too when they were interviewing him. He was like, "Well, maybe I can put it together one time and not shoot +1 in the first round."
Yeah,
that kid is gonna be an absolute fucking beast.
Yeah,
I mean, he already is, but once he gets used to the touring and shit and puts them all together, man, it's nasty.
He's so blonde.
Yeah, he's huge too.
Yeah,
he's a big kid.
Big blonde baby.
Yeah, he's a big kid.
Big toe-headed boy, as they call him in the South.
Yeah, toe-headed.
But yeah, congrats to him for shooting that. That's fucking nasty. Only thing would have been better is if the pars were different. It was 1800.
Yeah.
You know, what are you gonna do? It's funny. They shot the same score, and Paul Macbeth's was better.
Yeah.
Not really, but you know.
Yeah, I know. It sounds better.
Yeah, it does.
You can't say he shot a perfect round.
You can't.
You say he shot the course record, but you can't say he shot a perfect round.
Exactly.
Like you can with Paul's.
So
sorry,
don't even mention.
Sorry, Jake Mon.
Sorry, Jake Mon. Take it off the screen, McCully. Who cares?
Makes me sick.
Thank you. Andrew Presnell. He posted on Facebook or somewhere that players in the last cash spot at Waco averaged 1025 over 3 rounds and earned $118.
Gosh.
I wonder how many people were in the last cash spot because they got to split that.
Yeah, they have to split the last because it's last cash plus ties.
You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people.
So
splitting last cash.
Let me do the math real fast. Almost $700.
Okay.
No, over $700. 716.
Yeah.
714.
I'm glad you're good at math.
714. They had to split 714. 6 people did.
Yeah.
Do the math real fast. Tell me if I'm right, McCully.
That is an interesting.
714 divided by 6.
That's how you do the math too. It's funny though that that is interesting. Averaged 1025
and got $118. Oosh. Oosh.
People be good, dude. People be good on the pro tour. BearBite's in here.
Ooh, just let the secret out.
We're about to let him in. We're about to let the bear out of the cage.
No, don't let him out. Don't wreck
yet.
the fucking place. Like a fucking bear in a shop. Oh, stop. God damn it, McCully.
I would like also.
Whoa.
Hey, what's up?
What is up, folks?
How's it going, buddy?
Living the dream, baby. Living the dream.
We don't have anything prepared to talk to you about, so we're just gonna let you ask us questions. How about?
Well, that's all right. I can come in here and I can talk for days.
You can.
I don't ever stop talking. You ask the Disc Golf World boys, I don't want to talk to them because I'll never stop.
They avoid you at all the events. They're like, fuck, it's BearBite again.
Yeah, it's going to take 45 minutes to finish talking to him about one question.
We were trying to keep it a secret who you were coming on. That way you'd surprise everybody. But if people take notice, the thing in the corner of the screen has the BearBite on it anyway. So
Oh, look at
if
that!
they'd been
Look
paying
at that!
Macaulay left clues.
yeah.
Real quick before we get started with anything else, I would like to also note that Luke Humphreys, after last year losing in the playoff to Gannon Burr at Waco, didn't cash.
Oh no, I didn't realize that.
Tied 90th place. I don't know
Dang.
why I dropped that.
Yeah,
by the
we
way, that
didn't
was
have
a
to
real
do that.
bummer.
We
He
didn't
said,
have
"I really want to
coulda
throw
left
him
that out.
under the bus."
Hey,
Luke,
BearBite's here,
you're
by the
doing
way.
great. Luke, you're doing great stuff over there with Go Throw, but let's just throw you down a hill.
Yeah, absolutely. So what's new? What's new in the world of BearBite, man?
You know, we're doing all the things. We got brand new loot bags.
Ooh.
I love the new bear.
Oh yeah.
Oh, one sick too.
Very nice.
Oh, I came prepared this time. Usually I'm never prepared for podcasts. I have all these things that I'm supposed to talk about, but I never remember to bring them. So I brought all of them. We got it all. This right here is the new disc. It's called the Poison Berry. It's more like a tilt. I call it the mid-range version of my disc.
Oh, it's a little slower.
Yes. It's also a lot more workable for like so it's tilt
Like a
S.
tilt's workable. What the fuck are you saying?
That's what I was just about to say. It's a
Let's say
tilt
that.
S disc, but it's very workable. You can actually throw it. It's more like a Zone OS area.
Okay.
Then this right here. Oof. There right there's the Optimus Lime.
Yeah, what is that? A 20 speed?
Yeah, these are the signature disc. Gibby's right there. He's got one in the bag. Oh, I don't know if he's got it in the bag, but he has one. And then this one right here. I need y'all to pull up the clip. I just got a Glow Ace with this one. This is the Grizzly Glow. So I went to the Supreme Flight Open down in Florida, and then probably 20 to 15 minutes away from the course, there's a place called Moonlight Meadows in Florida that has disc golf 24 hours a day, 365.
Yeah.
And it's incredible. I had never seen the course in daylight, so I just went out there in the dark, but they have it set up for everything. They got glow lights set up at all the tees, so you can just put your disc in the slot and it'll glow them up great. And then all the baskets are lit up. I went out there at night, so I've never seen the course. I didn't die, and I had a blast.
Yeah, in Florida at night, you better be careful. Public park, come on, dude.
Well, it's not public. This is also private place.
Do
Chuck,
people camp there?
yes, the
Okay,
pros
I know
were
what you're
camping
talking
there.
about. Yeah.
There's a bunch of pros camping there. So when I got the Ace, Sarah Hokum, Chris, I never know how to say his last name, Zagun. They were all camping, and there was a bunch of other people with them. And then they were over there, and then I aced like, I don't know, 50 feet away from them.
Oh, hell yeah. That must have felt nice. Did they give you like a woo?
Oh, yeah. Well, also, when I get an ace, I'm pretty aggressive, so they'll hear a yeah! And then the people know that it's happened, so the people are juiced.
Absolutely, dude.
Get the crowd up.
Oh, here, let me finish off the disc. Strawberry Lemonade Classic. This is actually the one I aced at Scrapyard with over the water. And then this right here is the Bear Meets World. And he is probably my best one for just getting aces. He just loves to hit a basket. All right, that's all my things.
Cut your hair.
Yeah, I cut my hair. We're a pretty boy now.
I like it.
Oh, yeah.
Look at that, dude.
Dude.
Look like Lord Fuqua.
Lord Farquaad. I had to actually, so when I got them to cut it, I actually made sure that they cut this up here shorter than the back, because when they first cut it down to the right length I wanted, I looked just like Lord Farquaad.
Yeah, all across right there.
And it also curled into my face. So it was not the look I wanted. And then the girl that was cutting my hair was like, "Oh, you look also like the berries and cream boy." And I was like, I don't want to be the berries and cream boy. Berries and cream.
What was that, Lifesavers?
I don't know where it came from. I know Rhett and Link on Good Mythical Morning. I know they did something with it one time. So I don't know if it was their thing and then the Skittles stole it, or if it was Skittles thing and they stole it.
Yeah, okay. So how many events are you going to this year? I don't know if we asked you that last time you were on.
A few. I think I'm gonna go to Music City Open again.
Mhm. There it is.
Yeah, yeah, there it is. um, but so music, or I already went to Supreme Flight Open, and that one was more. I kind of knew I was gonna go just because it's not that far away from me. It's still 6 hours, so it's not super close either. And then Music City Open, I'm gonna try and go to Worlds in Finland. That's crazy.
Ooh,
I don't know exactly how it's gonna
that'd
happen.
be sick.
I'm gonna try and get Finland to sponsor the trip. We're gonna see about that. I
Hell
think they're the
yeah.
people. Um, and also for a long time, my content I shouted out Finland in a lot of videos. So a lot of people in Finland have seen my videos.
You're gonna try to get the government of Finland to sponsor the trip? Is that a
I
thing?
think specifically the town that it's in is going to be the one I'm going to get to sponsor.
Okay.
I haven't weaved my magic on them yet, but that's the game plan. And then I'm probably going to be at the MVP Open because over in Maple Hill, it's incredible. I've never been there, so I think I have to go there.
Yeah. That'd be a great stop.
And
Quite a ways
then
away from your neck of the
Yeah,
woods.
that's a drive.
it'll probably be a fly trip. I'd hate
Yeah.
taking fly trips just because Bowie is huge. There's no getting around it. Even when I am smaller, like now I'm currently the smallest I've been in a while. But
Yeah.
to get in an airplane, if I'm not riding first class, the seats are just not made for your boy to be in the plane.
Yeah, they're not made for me.
Yeah.
Like it's.
Yeah.
I mean, they're tight.
They're
Like,
not made for bears.
Yeah.
Yeah,
they're
just
very-
imagine you're 6'4" and you weigh 450 pounds. Not a nice easy squeeze in for me. I can fit in the back seats now, but the first class seats are literally 23 inches across, and it's the perfect place for me to sit my body in.
Yeah. Dude, the 8 holes would love you up there too.
Oh, that would be.
I met one of them when I was doing the Ace race, Eric Oakley's Ace race in Pensacola, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm like their king." And he was like, "If you need a ticket, I can get you into the 8 holes." And I was just like, "Well, positive thing about all my content stuff is I get my media badges."
Yeah. The lucky bastard.
Yeah. Once again, we applied. Never
We-
heard a fucking word.
We apply every year and it's radio silence on their end.
Well,
so.
Y'all just gotta do it aggressively.
I don't. Yeah.
I held a knife to the man. What's his name? Charles?
Chucky. We're gonna call him Chuck.
Yeah. For
Hey, Charles and Chuck, he's a good guy. I just for the Supreme Flight Open, I just sent him an email and I was like, I need one for this, and he was just like, all right, because they hadn't got the stuff together, I guess, for when they're actually doing the events, and I was like, and I know I have to do it 2 weeks in advance, or you won't give it to me, and y'all don't have the thing out yet, so I just need to get this happening now before we get too close, and y'all are like, can't do it, and I'm just like, what?
Oh hell.
Oh, did y'all see? I don't know about it, but did y'all see my video from Supreme Flight Open on YouTube?
I did not.
Oh God!
When you interviewed everybody?
Yes.
Yes, I seen it.
See,
Yeah.
Look at this. Trevor thinks
know.
he get cancer. He doesn't watch videos anymore. Punk.
Cancer brain, you know. I forgot all about YouTube.
Well, I thought it was a great video, and the people actually watched it a lot more than any of my other YouTube videos. Except the only YouTube video I've posted that people have really watched is my hybrid thumber tutorial video. And other than that, the people watched the interview video. I think I got like 500 views. Not crazy, but it's a lot more than most of my videos. Usually my videos top out at 300 on like long form videos. So 500 is pretty solid.
Hell yeah.
And
That's good stuff. We are not matching that, but hey, we're on our way.
well, Trevor, here, since you didn't watch the video, I'll also ask
Tell me.
Gibbies, would you rather get an ace or an eagle?
Well, it is an eagle.
They are technically the same, but
Well, not if you ace
Not
a
an
par
ace.
4.
yeah.
That's an albatross.
That's an albatross.
So?
So yeah, I guess an ace. Yeah.
Albatross ace. There's an ace eagle and then there's just an ace, right? Because the ace is just throwing it in off the tee, correct?
That's it.
Yeah,
And
I'll
the
say
people, the people get juice. So I asked a ton of pros. I think I talked to like 25 of them. I got the winners of the tournament. I got I got PP in there. I think it's hilarious when people call her PP.
We love PP.
I also got Anakin
Steen.
Anakin Steen. There we go.
Yeah,
I'd never talked to her, so also in asking them the question, I also got them to watch the video of me getting an eagle, and they loved it because they were like, that's what really got them going, because they see that, and then now they have in their mind an eagle is pretty dope. But 90% of the pros said they would rather ace than eagle.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
Yeah.
I would definitely rather get an ace than an eagle.
Except for Annika, she said she'd rather eagle because she just got her first eagle in a tournament, that tournament. So she was like, yeah, that was sick. I love
She's
that.
the only one then.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't know, man. I mean, yeah. You gotta.
The glory goes with the
The
ace.
thing is, the glory goes with the ace, but the fucking Berdogis go with the running the aces.
if you,
Sure.
well, you can ask Gibbs how many bogeys did I get when I was out there running aces when I was playing in Worlds.
A couple, I'd say.
Hey, I got a couple, but also I ace ran every basket.
Yeah,
and I
yeah,
didn't.
for sure. Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I don't ace run every hole that I play, but like during practice rounds or just like any casual round that I'm playing, I'm usually running every putt.
Oh,
Or if it's like, a lot of ace runs. So I take a lot of big scores, and on my UDisc scorecard, which I hold near and dear, but I still I run it. I want the glory, dude. I want my friends to be like,
I'm a psychopath, so I will run that very intensely, and then I'll also run the comeback pretty intensely.
yeah.
It's like, what does it matter? I'll take either an ace or a bogey.
Yeah.
No other shit matters.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that.
I don't like the on the UDisc, like the going circle one. I hate that.
Yeah.
Like
What?
when you're keeping your stats,
okay.
and you miss the circle one putt, you have to hit it twice. It's just it's demoralizing. Like circle one
Don't let me
again.
tap it twice.
So
circle one, I'm okay with.
Right,
Circle one, I hate doing
It's supposed to
it.
be progress, not the same.
Yeah.
So in that context, I never use UDisc like that. I only use it as a tool to find courses and navigate them. I'll pull up a scorecard and act like I'm starting around just so I can see a good map of where I'm going. And also, if you do it that way, it pops up your GPS location so you can see exactly where you are in relation to the holes too. So that's the only way I use it. Keeping score is just a nuisance because I'm already doing too many things out there.
Sure.
If I had a boy, like if I had my slave boy that also was my camera person and my the things person.
What the fuck?
You have a cuck too.
You got a cuck?
We call ours our producer.
Yeah.
Soon I want it to be Gibby's. I want Gibby's to be my little
Yeah, it'd be a good pick for you.
We do look cute together.
I know you're like the baby size version of me.
I kind of am, yeah. I'm as wide as you, just way fucking shorter.
Is it before and after?
Yeah, before and after birth.
I love it, dude. I was gonna ask you something about MVP, but I forgot what the hell it was.
Like, why don't I throw them?
No. The MVP up at Maple Hill. You're talking about
Okay.
Maple Hill, rather. 8 holes. I lost it.
Nah, well,
Never mind.
Well, I've thrown like 6 MVP discs.
Yeah.
I never they've never reached out to me, so I've never really had a reason to throw them.
Sure.
And either I'm throwing my disc or I'm making a video for somebody that sent me some disc. Oh, I do have something to show y'all. This right here. I just got this in from Trash Panda. Jesse said he had something to send me. Obviously, it was the new Canyons that just came out. But I'm reading this little thing, and it's like, oh, you've been selected to get the Canyon before we've released it, blah, blah, blah. And then I'm reading that, and then I look down after I'm done reading it, and I see this thing.
Whoa! They printed that off for you? That's great.
That's cool.
So
What
it's a
price was on
sick.
your head?
Here, take a look at what it says on the bottom there.
For Wilden excessive thumber power. Sick.
Oh my god.
He goes, here's a Canyon. Thumber that.
Oh, they're these. So this is the Canyon. Shameless shout out to Jesse at Trash Panda. They're 6. They're super gummy. I remember y'all talking about the gummy because I was hanging out in the little green room listening and watching. And I love a gummy disc, especially for throwing thumbers. I don't know what it is about them. They're just like they feel right when I do it. And these feel amazing. And also with the Ultra Soft from Prodigy, they just reached out to me yesterday and they're going to send me some discs.
Fucking right.
And I'm super stoked about. I was like, send me all the Ultra Soft. If you got Ultra Soft, send me every one of them.
Okay, so BearBite loves Ultra Soft plastic.
Yeah,
Okay.
I like soft plastic.
It's the way it feels in my hand. Like some people hate it. There's a guy I talked to. He was at the City of Mobile Championship in Mobile because a few of the big boys came by and played that. And he was like, "Yeah, I like to have my putters in this super hard plastic." And I was like, "It's still putter plastic, but it's super hard." And I was like, "That does not feel natural to me when I'm putting. Like I feel like I can't get it, even if it is grippy plastic. I feel like I'm not getting a good grip on it if it's super hard."
See that, you devil. I actually prefer I did use the 300 firm Prodigy plastic for a long time for putting, and
Okay.
I just recently switched to a softer regular 300. But I like the firm. I like gripping a nice hard one.
Well, you look like you do.
Yeah, it stands. It's true. We have a few questions actually that I asked before the show. If anybody on Instagram, if anybody wanted to ask us and our surprise guest, I didn't say who it was. A couple of questions, and there's only 3 of them. So
okay,
3 of them that we can ask on air.
Yes. The rest of them are
a little too risque.
It's
8 inches.
Beaver Desca, I actually don't know how to pronounce this. Asked, do you even say thank you?
Do I even say thank you?
I don't know what that's referring to. Would you like to go first? Do you even say thank you? Just generally speaking, I guess.
The only thing I can think of in this is there's like a lot of the times when I ace or I do something really cool to video, I will say thank you in the video. I'm trying to think. I think I do say thank you in some of my ace videos, but also I say yes sir a lot.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
But yeah, I say thank you all the time. Like anytime I just talk to a person, I just say thank you for talking to me.
Thank you for sitting through that, man. I know that was taxing.
Well, I always try to preface that you need to leave. If you stay here, I can talk forever. Yeah. So you will have to leave. It doesn't hurt my feelings at all, but you're getting into something you're not ready for. And I understand. If you just walk away, I understand.
It's true. When we saw you at MCO, there was 3 skeletons laying next to you.
I think I was close to what is it? Dark Ace Apparel. That's what those were.
Oh yeah. I don't say thank you. That's my answer.
Oh, I do. Yeah,
I
definitely do.
Trevor gets cancer. He's like, I'm not saying thank you for shit.
I don't say thank you to anybody anymore.
Now I'm sitting here thinking,
I don't know.
I wonder, did that guy do something for us and we didn't think?
Did you even say thank you? I don't know. Oh, you know what? No, I have no clue. I don't get it. Next question. What's that?
Who is it? Who said it?
One of our longtime supporters. What the hell is his name? His handle.
Great longtime supporter.
Well, his hand. I just recognize the handle. It's Beaver Desca. I don't even think I'm saying it right. Gibbs, you'll know it.
I don't know how to look it up.
All right.
Now I can't even find. I found him right here. Hold on 1 second. His name is not on his Instagram, so it doesn't matter. That's his handle. Second one is from Big Mike Green, buddy of the show and buddy in real life, honestly.
Yeah.
When is the CVP tags going to happen? I guess this one's for me and Gibbs.
Oh, pretty soon. I'm going to order them pretty soon.
Pretty soon.
We're gonna work out schedule if we're gonna do it on Saturdays. I think Saturdays will work the best for everybody.
Tags.
And we're gonna, if people want to buy one, hit me up. I know you won't be able to, if you're not from here, you won't be able to play with us. But if you want a tag for your bag, let me know, and I'll get some printed that maybe don't have a number on them or whatever. But also
No, all of your tags have to have the number 69. That's the only number that can be on every single tag.
True. And, the other
Yeah.
side
And then they should be different colors. They have different varying colors.
I like that. Yeah. So like red is first place or whatever.
Yeah. Or you could go the classic gold, silver, and bronze. But
Yeah, sure. I guess that makes sense. But that only covers the top 3.
yeah, but the rest of them are trash anyway, so it doesn't matter.
That's all that matters.
Fair. If we do courtesy violation tags and I'm at least not, if I'm not at least 1 or 2, oh boy.
Yeah.
We're not doing tags a second time.
How many people would have them though? That's also the point. So how many people are y'all going to give them to? Everybody y'all know that y'all play with?
Well,
I mean,
whoever, yeah. I mean, if whoever wants to, they got to come every once in a while. You know what I mean?
I'll make them.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they have to come every once in a while. But I just wanted to put something together where our locals that become our boys through the pod, and the ones that we know, that's just get out and have a good time on Saturdays. Play, have something to play for. Maybe throw a few bucks in, some plastic or something.
Sick. I love that. You know what? I'm gonna make some BearBite bag tags.
You really should.
I call them bear bag tags.
I'm surprised you haven't already, honestly.
Yeah.
Well, we can just call them bear tags, like we're hunting animals.
There you go. Yeah. That's even better.
Too. Third and final questions from Happy with Par: cut or uncut?
All right, sick. We are circumcised,
buddy.
You're the only one on here.
What?
It's true.
I thought y'all lived in Tennessee. That's wild. That is a crazy scenario. We're talking about the thing that they don't ever say on DG's skins matches. Once he gets to 4 skins, he doesn't say it.
We got 8 of them on here.
Yeah, it's true.
That's the craziest thing. I didn't know anybody below the Mason-Dixon line that didn't have it clipped.
Yeah,
really?
Man. Yeah. My mom didn't mutilate mine, brother.
Yeah, dude.
I'm sorry.
I'm all there. I'm still all here.
He said I'm 90% smegma.
No, buddy. We keep it clean over here at CV Pod.
Yeah.
Y'all are the least clean folks I've ever met.
You're right. The humor is dirty, but we keep our shit clean, bro.
Yeah.
Uncut over here at the CV Pod. Right here.
That's crazy.
Uncut.
This is why y'all can't throw that far.
It might be.
Maybe.
I got too much meat hanging.
2/3.
I was 2/3 to CVP.
Yeah, McCully is
he's clipped. He's clipped. Poor thing.
Clipped and snipped, just like the rest of you cattle.
Yeah. I'm glad y'all got mutilated and I didn't.
Well, hey, some people are winners and some people are losers.
Yeah. And us and the rest of Europe are the winners.
I don't look. I don't want to see no earthworm penises anywhere.
Well, just don't look. Yeah. Turn your head whenever I'm banging it.
What are you banging?
Yeah, banging.
I don't know where I'm gonna be at. Where I'm gonna turn my head.
Oh shit! That was some good questions.
Yeah.
Oh sweet lord, those are aggressive questions. Oh, the last one was aggressive. The first 2 don't understand. Do you ever say thank you? Who knows? Maybe all the time. What? It might be. Did he give y'all something y'all didn't ever thank him for it, or did he give me something I didn't ever thank him for it?
I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't say who we were having on. I just said surprise guest.
Okay.
So no one knew who was on.
That's true. Yeah. I saw the message. Oh, also, I don't know which one of you sees it, but whoever sees the messages I send y'all, I hope you enjoy them.
Oh,
the videos.
Oh, yeah. We both look at them.
Yeah.
You send them a lot.
Yeah, and it will, especially if I'm like once I'm done with all my replying back to comments, doing all my nonsense, I'll just get in a straight up roll.
Yeah.
And
I get it.
Once you get your algae good, dude, it's fun, right? I mean, if you get your algae right, you can sit there for a good 20, 30 minutes just laughing your ass off.
I try to keep our algorithm strictly disc off, but I get off every now and then on different fucking weird videos and weird tangents. Gibbs, I think, is getting our algorithm all fucked up. So I'll have like some disc off, some fat ass girls, which is cool, but that's more of my personal account.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I don't go on girls like shit on our thing.
I'm pretty sure the only
Kinda
thing
made
I
that
sent y'all is about boys.
That's
Hot dudes too.
good point. Like if it would have been me, it would definitely be hot dudes.
You sure it's not only Ezra Aderhold videos?
Mine is always something about whenever your buddy says something, and then it was like Brokeback Mountain holding. holding the
I don't know. There's so many of them, dude. Like, and you, along with a few other people, will send us
Yeah, we
a
get
lot of those. And by the way, Instagram clips is what we're talking about,
Yeah.
obviously. But like, we get a lot of them, and it's usually just like dirty as fuck, I guess, because of the nature of our show.
It's a courtesy violation.
Sure.
Yeah.
So they're like, I know this isn't disc golf related, but here's a guy falling and getting hurt really bad.
I
to a
don't like
Creed
that.
song
Yeah,
or
see,
something.
that's where I don't like. Like, you can send me whatever, like somebody shitting in the floor or whatever, but when it's somebody like breaking a leg, fucking don't. I don't want to see.
It's mostly humorous stuff, though.
Yeah, but I mean, sometimes breaking legs is funny. I still don't like watching people get hurt. I don't know why it bothers me.
I only send them to my brother-in-law because he is an orthopedic surgery technician. So he fixes those things. So he actually loves to see it.
Ugh.
And I sent him.
He sees some rough shit at work.
Oh yeah.
Aren't doctors gross like that? They're very intrigued, like fascinated with it's about the too much. Like,
well, it's because they know what it is.
For sure, I get it, but it's also weirds me out as just a regular person going to my doctor's appointments, and the phlebotomists are like nerdy about sticking my veins.
Oh,
like,
because
I
they're
could
big
pick
and juicy.
Yeah, they're like, I could pick any one of these. I'm like, all right, you fucking pervert.
See, I'm a fat boy, so they assume I have bad veins just right off the jump.
Yeah,
but they're literally as wide as the river. So this guy tried to take my blood one time, and he was like, I just can't find his vein. And then he asked the doctor, and the doctor touched it, and he said, you that whole thing, your finger, the whole tip of it, that's the vein.
What?
Yeah. My veins in my arms are made for intravenous drug use.
Yeah, it's genetics.
You missed your call to being a junkie, dude.
No shit.
Oh, let me tell you, it runs deep in the pride.
They get a needle and it's like fucking an inch around.
So yeah, because I'm fat, they just assume it's going to be hard to find, and then it's just like, oh man, anybody could do this, and they just jab it in my arm.
Yeah, a sharp water hose in here.
How much weight have you lost so far?
We are finally officially in the 200 pounds.
My dude, I'm proud of you.
So, and also, so for those who don't know, I found out I have a thing in my heart. It's called SVT, and luckily, it wasn't from any of my fat days. It was because it's just the genetic thing that you have. Because that was like the first thing my doctor said. He's like, well, just so happens it wasn't any of your big ass. It was,
it was unhealthy.
He was like, it's because when you get to your 20s and 30s, this problem becomes a problem, and you won't know until then. And so basically my heart goes, or a normal heart goes boom, 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 and mine goes boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
And it'll throw in these rapid, like really high heartbeats in the middle. Now we're taking medication and we don't have any problems.
Hell yeah.
But they want to do an ablation, so they want to do some light heart surgery.
Yeah.
And to do that, he wants me to be at 400 pounds. But previously he told me he wanted me to be at 450 pounds. So I got there a little too fast, I think, because I've just been losing weight as it comes. I'm not like doing anything too aggressive to like really drop weight, because I want to keep all the weight off forever. So I just gradually have been losing weight.
Oh yeah.
And then he was like, we need you to be at 450, and then we can start. What I thought was that's when we were going to set up an appointment, and then he was going to give me another weight. I show up to the appointment and I'm at 459, and then I come in there. The last time I was there was 486, and I was like, and then it was only 2 months in between then. And I was pointing at the paper. I was like, check out the numbers, doctor. You see that? And
what you said?
And then he was just like, yeah, that's cool. This was more of like a base for where if you're having a lot of trouble with it, we would do it now. But it's still risky because you're as big as you are. And I was just like, well, that's crazy because I thought this is where we were like, we're game time. And now he's like,
the old switcheroo, doc.
he was like, we really want you to be at 400. And I was like, see, I now think I've lost too much weight too fast. He's like, this guy can just lose weight as he wants. So we'll just keep telling him to drop it all.
Yeah.
So
So
we got to lose 50 more pounds and then we'll be. And then he was like, maybe we don't even have to have the surgery.
Now the ablation, that's where they like burn something in there.
Yeah, let me tell you, don't look up the word ablation. It looks terrifying.
It
It literally
sounds-
says they're going to destroy a part of my heart by either electricity or burning.
Yeah.
So it's a terrifying thing to look up after the doctor says we're going to do an ablation. It's the most chill heart surgery you can have. It's where they come in through your thigh and then go up your artery and that stuff.
Yeah.
And then also why he was like, we're not going to do it at 450 is because if we do it now, there's a chance when we get up in there, I jam the probe through your heart,
Oh,
and then you'll
Jesus.
and then you'll have blood
don't tell
around
me
your
that.
heart. And then I'll have to then we'll have to wait for that to heal. We'll put a tube inside your chest and let the fluid leak out. And I was just like, you're the wildest doctor I've ever talked to.
Why is this legal? How can you do this?
But he is very thorough whenever he gives me like all the details and things, and he's real nice. So it's like, all right, you're telling me the bad thing that could happen, which I appreciate because I deal a lot better if I know that I can die than if I'm dying and somebody doesn't tell me.
Sure. And that's the thing too. I value that as well in doctors, that when they're completely upfront about, risks or your health in general, like no sugarcoating. I value that too. I'm a big boy. Tell me the thing,
When I had the heart thing happening when I got scared and I went to the hospital, it was my heart was like beating crazy out of rhythm, and I was like, something is not right, and it was happening for like an hour and a half, and I was just like, there's no getting around it. I have to go to the doctor. I don't know what's going on anymore, and I might be dying. So I'd rather not die in the hospital and they tell me nothing's wrong than be out here in the streets and like, oh, I'm tough. I'm not going to be in the hospital.
Yeah.
Drop dead after an Ace video.
And let me tell you, the people were stressing me out because my heart was truly out of rhythm.
Yeah.
So they get it on, they hook me up to the EKG. They're like, okay, something's wrong. They send me back
this is to the beat of To the Window.
Till the heart drops out my
Your
balls.
doctor's got the stethoscope on, you bobbing his head. He's like, shit, dude.
And then they send me back to the emergency like hospital room really fast, and I was like, oh, we in this serious, and we showed up, and well, I was by myself because my wife's already like, you worry about all this health stuff too much. Nothing's wrong with you, because I do get anxious, so I will anxiously think I'm dying when nothing's wrong.
Can relate.
Yep.
So I was just like, I'm gonna go to the hospital. You stay here. Don't worry about me. It's probably nothing, but if something's gonna go wrong, I want us to be there.
Yeah, around professionals.
And I'm in the bed, and then 2 doctors come in, 6 nurses come in, and they start hooking me up to the heart monitors. And the doctor calmly says, everything's okay, and can we get a crash cart ready? And I'm like, I'm dying, and you're acting like it's a chill day out here in the summer breeze, and I don't like that. It makes me more anxious. Tell me what's happening. And then the doctor, they start getting everything ready, and then they finally start putting medicines in me, and it starts calming down a little bit. And nobody's really told me anything still. One of the nurses, I'm like, look, I need you to tell me what's actually happening right now, or I will only get more intense. The anxiety will go through the roof, and it will look like I'm dead. And she was like, realistically, if anything's going to go wrong, you're in the perfect place for it. And then the other nurse comes in there and she was like, don't worry. Your rhythm isn't even a shockable rhythm because it's going too fast. Shocking is when it's slowing down too much. So she was like, we're going to give you some medicine that should kick in. You should be fine. And then she was right. She told me the things and I felt better because she didn't just like, oh, nothing to worry about. We're chill here.
Right. Yeah.
Well,
Not knowing.
we're glad you're good, dude.
The uncertainty is
I'm
scary.
glad I'm good. Let me tell you, I was in the hospital bed. I was just thinking, I'm so pissed off. You're going to tell me I'm dying from something with my heart when the whole reason I start getting in shape and doing all my disc golf stuff is because I didn't want to die. And now I've lost all this weight. Now I've lost all this weight and I'm going to die. I was like holding on to the rails on the side of the bed. I'm not going to die in here. I don't care what happens.
Yeah, that could have been the start of your villain arc.
Yeah.
My spirit just now haunts every.
I hate disc golf now. Bear Black.
Oh,
well, buddy.
But, well, I got one thing to say about
I was
Waco.
gonna tell you I loved you.
Say it.
Waco was a blast. I enjoyed watching it. I absolutely love it when the scores can be close like this, and it's super intense swings can happen real if somebody just has a bad hole. What was crazy is how many people hated on it, but it was on what I saw. I felt like was only professionals though that hated the super close scores. I didn't see a ton of non-pros that were just like, it's more exciting for people watching it when the scores are super close. So
maybe they hate it because like that payout shit, like we were talking about, where they had the last place had to split it 7 deep and only got $118. I mean, I guess I can understand that to a point, you know.
Well, yeah.
But boy,
it's also
spectating it's fucking great.
Well, I also thought about it a lot with my question that I was asking the pros about would they rather eagle or ace? And I think most regular people would rather eagle because they don't really ever get that opportunity. They get a lot of ace opportunities, most regular courses, but an eagle, you got to be at a bigger course and you had to throw some really cool shots. So I feel like when I ask regular people that question, I feel like they always say eagle, and most of the pros always say ace. Yeah.
That makes sense for sure.
And I think it's also just because pros get eagles a lot more often than we do. They don't get the chance to actually get an ace that often because their holes are 1,000,000 feet.
Yeah, for real. Like we would be taking like a good score on those holes for us would be 5 or 6.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Yeah,
you get a par at a pro tour event, and you're like, dang, that was good.
Solid. Yeah, absolutely.
Closing comments. Got anything else you need to plug
it up?
Well, you seen it. We got the bags. They're fresh. I don't even know if they're on the website yet. Boom. Frisbees. We got all the frisbees. And as always, I'm continuing to make long form videos until people care. Currently, nobody does because I don't know how to get the right juice. I don't have that. I don't know what Jay Milley does. He makes pretty good videos. I don't think anything's bad about him, but I don't know I can't see what makes his videos pop off like they do.
Yeah.
Oh, there it is. We got the swag. The merch actually went, the pre-sale ended yesterday, so the merch isn't available. But oh my gosh, I forgot that putter right there is a BearBite Chief. I forgot to bring that out here. But you can see it on the screen. Those are at Gateway. I think there's like 40 of them left or something. So go buy all those.
That's your putting putter.
There we go. Best putter. And it's me, where I just finished my putting bracket with all the Gateway putters and the Chief one. And what's funny is
I did watch that, by the way.
I couldn't believe the Chief won because I talked so much trash about the Chief every single time I putted with it in the bracket. I was like, there's no way this thing will ever win. And then I just kept hitting putts. And I was just like, I think it's because it's super shallow. And then we got the disc golf pins. Go check out disc golf pins. They got some BearBite pins. And this right here is the video, the hybrid thumber tutorial. Oh my gosh, I'm forgetting everything. That is a wicked watermelon. That is a BearBite dad putt disc that I can throw 200 feet from a dad putt.
Wow. Just
Is
from
it
like
that? Is it that same one that you had at Worlds? That was
Yes,
okay.
it is the other one. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a super flippy driver. So
Crazy flippy. Yeah, it's wild.
It's literally, if you putt it too hard, it'll flip over.
Oh wow. That's crazy.
And it's a driver.
It is yeah, it's like, I think it's like an 11 speed.
Yeah.
And it's truly a blast to throw because it's so dumb. But it is also literally, if you dad putt with it, there it is. The Loop bags. Shout out to Loop. They, before they were even a company, they reached out to me and they were like, "We want to make bags and we want you to represent us." And I was like, "Let me tell you, as long as you do all the work and you just give me a couple dollars on the back end, you got me."
All right. That's did you have so many like affiliations with some prominent disc golf folks?
Well,
Oh, yeah. Kudos to you. You got anything going with Brixton?
yeah,
Is your name
yep,
on
we got a
Brixton?
new card coming out sometime. I don't know when it is. Previously, let me,
I probably already knew that. Pit Viper.
Vipers. I need to get you need to get me on one of them.
boom, there it is.
There he is. That is.
This is my one of one
Damn,
Brixton card.
925, dude. You couldn't get a 10 out of it.
Look, I didn't even do it.
Probably
I sent
didn't
it
pack
to.
it right, brother.
I didn't do it because I don't know nothing about it. Let me tell you, if I sent it in, I'd probably get a 3. But Junks and Sons, if y'all know anything about anything cards related, they do a ton of disc golf card stuff.
Yeah.
And I sent them to them, and they did it for me. And I was stoked about it. Also, as always, we're going to be getting some new Pit Vipers. I thought I was going to have to change ways. I thought I was going to have to change because they were like, their big dogs were getting tired of them giving so many free things to me. And let me tell you, they sent me like 70 pairs of sunglasses. I can understand that it's a problem. But so they're going to send me out some new glasses. I'm stoked about that. Manly Bands made me me and my wife matching wedding rings. You name it, your boy does it, and it's sponsored.
Goodyear tires. I mean, I got a thing going with them.
Let me tell you, I'm throwing crazy rollers with a Goodyear tire. What's funny about Goodyear is my stepdad, my whole entire life growing up, worked at the plant that made Goodyear tires.
Really?
Yeah. So I used to tell people all the time he got paid way too much money to drink coffee and look at tires because he'd worked there so long. And all he'd have to do is literally drink coffee and walk around and make sure the tires didn't look crazy.
No shit. Quality control. Just like, yeah, this one's round.
Yep. Well, he had,
fuck, it's square one.
he'd been there for 35 years. So, oh, here we go. Disc Doctor. We'll shout out everybody. I got something close to me.
Do it.
I don't know if it works that great on my disc. I tried it a couple times, but I don't know if you just kind of like.
It works great on other discs. I can tell you that.
It'll probably work. Shout out to him.
Disc Doctor needs to holler at me because I'm a true believer in that shit.
Yeah, I like.
Well, it definitely works on real disc. Mine are like this futuristic nonsense.
Oh yeah, they're hard as hell. Right. I took sandpaper to yours.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's what I thought you had to
sandpaper, but like a Brillo pad.
That's what I thought you had to do with this. Is I thought you put sandpaper in the groove and then you slid it that way.
No,
hey, that would help.
Normal plastic. It works great. It really does.
You have to run the 3D printed disc back through the 3D printer to un-3D print it.
You got to unprint it, brother.
Yeah.
But yeah, basically, if there's a company in disc golf, except for Innova and MVP, they've generally done something with me.
Well, tell them, send some our way.
Let me tell you, just let me know, and if you'll listen to me and do the things I tell you, your videos will do better. It's so simple. I tell you, I even edit some of your videos to show you exactly how to do it.
I know. I tried for a minute.
And it was doing good. They were popping off. They weren't doing my numbers.
They did well. Yeah, they did good.
But you got to start. Like, I didn't do my numbers when I only had posted 200 reels. Now we're at 3,000, I think. I'm
nuts.
plus 3,000 posts on every single channel I have.
Yeah, you
To-
do be posting. We don't post fucking ever.
No. And that's,
I tell
Gibbs.
Gibbs all the time, and I try to push it on him because people reach out to me all the time and they want my help, and I give them every ounce of advice they could ever use to actually become popular and be the person in disc golf.
Yeah.
Not once has one of those people been the person to pop off because they just don't do the things I tell them.
Are you the most famous disc golf content creator aside from a professional?
I mean, Simon's got to be.
I don't think there's anybody. Truly, this is
Most
what I tell
recognized.
people. This is truly what I tell people all the time. There's not a disc golfer, I think, in disc golf, period, that has been watched by more people than me.
Yeah, I believe that.
Because I think I have 205 million views collectively. So I just don't think anybody's putting out those numbers. I tell people all the time, this is the true stat. I'm the most watched disc golfer by non-disc golfers by far.
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, I believe that too.
Because everybody know, like you pop up on everything for sure.
Yeah, and it's because I do the things I tell people to do.
Well, listen, we gotta go. We can't be on.
You'll
here.
never
I told
get
you
to
before you
leave.
came
You're
on
locked
today,
in.
we're not gonna give you no fucking hour. You're gonna come in for 40 minutes. I knew this was gonna fucking happen, BearBite. I almost called you by your real name, but
It's okay. My name is. It rhymes with what the owner of Trash Panda's name is.
Yeah, rhymes with Bessie Shoes.
hey, we love you. Listen, everybody, and BearBite likes this person too. Go to Russell Disc Golf.
Oh, shout out to Russell. Jeremiah. There we go.
Yes.
And his wife also. I love them. I hang out with them all the time whenever I'm
Great
at
people,
tournaments.
great people.
I literally post up at their station and I'll just hang out with them because after I'm done harassing all the people that wanted to talk to me, I go sit down over there and relax, and then I go back out there and get after them.
Get the shade every once in a while, baby. All right, everybody go to russelldiskgolf.com. Use code CVP10, and you can pair that with ship 50, spend $50, get free shipping.
Yeah.
Heiser Creep, CVP 15, no,
CV
Pod. Sorry, I don't know all this shit.
God, get it together, Gibbs. You gotta
get your horror themed disc golf stuff. Also, go to Declip. Use CV Pod, 20% off. Get yourself.
I have a Declip. Shout out Declip.
My boy Hans just left today. He came to see me for the weekend. Thank you, Hans, for coming. I had an absolute fucking blast all weekend.
I missed it, Hans.
And go get you a Declip, chalk pocket, one of his sick ass racks. Show us your rack, BearBite. Yeah. All right. We love y'all.
Clip.
We love y'all and we love you, BearBite. Thank you for coming, brother.
See y'all later.
Bless up.
See ya.